If you are relocating to Texas or are new to the home buying process, you may not be aware of the option period and all of the benefits it offers to you as a home buyer. Let's jump right in. The benefit of the option period is it allows buyers time to do their due diligence, complete their home inspections, and then once the inspections are completed, have time to work through the repairs and negotiations with the seller. The seller will then be required to complete those repairs prior to closing. The average time frame for an option period is anywhere from 5 to 10 days, and oftentimes buyers may extend the option period if the home inspector comes back and recommends additional inspections by certified or licensed tradesmen. This could include a foundation estimate, roof estimate, plumbing, engineering, major system inspections like HVAC, or further inspections on pool or septic. There is a nominal fee that the buyer pays to the seller in order to have the option period. For example, if you're buying a house, let's say the $350,000 range, an option fee that's pretty standard is anywhere from $100 to $150. If you're buying in the luxury price point, $750 upwards, it's not uncommon for the option fee to be anywhere from $300 to $500. The option fee is delivered to the title company at the same time the earnest money is delivered, which is required to be deposited within 3 days after you go under contract on the home. One of the biggest misconceptions about buying a new home is whether or not the house needs to be inspected. I would say that it's always important to get a home inspection. The build process can be upwards of 10 months long. During that time, storms can happen. So the roof, which was put on at the very beginning of the process, could very well have issues and need to have some improvements done prior to closing. Other things that we find pretty predominantly on builder inspections are issues with clogged toilets, clogged drain lines in the bathtub, sink fixtures not working properly, window seals and caulking that need to be addressed. So there's actually a lot of stuff that can be addressed. And the great thing about providing the home inspection directly to the builder is they usually do all those things prior to closing. The other important thing to consider when you're building a new home is the second home inspection. Most of the builders offer buyers a 1 year, let's say, bumper to bumper warranty. And as you get close to that 1 year being up, it's a great idea to have the home inspector come back in, do a full home inspection, and then you can take that home inspection to the warranty department and have them complete any repairs that need to be done at that time. Let's talk about repair negotiations because there's two ways that you can actually present to the seller. Option one is to actually request the repairs recommended by your real estate agent and home inspector. Option two is you ask the seller for a credit in lieu of the repairs. What that means is you may have gotten an estimate, let's say, for plumbing repairs. As the real estate agent, I would provide all estimates if my buyer was wanting to get a credit, and I would give those estimates to the seller and add them all up and say, hey, we're at $5,000. We would like to request a $5,000 credit in lieu of all repairs. One of the benefits to going this route is, as the buyer, it allows you to hire your own tradespeople, meaning you can oversee the work and make sure the work is done properly. One important thing to consider when going this direction, though, is that no repairs can be completed prior to closing. So you'll get the credit at closing, and then you can do the repairs on your own time frame after closing. If you choose to ask the seller to do the repairs, those repairs must be completed prior to closing, and we will write into the repair amendment a specific date. For example, all repairs to be completed 5 days prior to closing with receipts provided. This allows us time to look through the repairs that were completed and to verify, and sometimes even have our home inspector go back out and inspect those repairs to make sure they were completed properly. I would say one of the most unique benefits to the option period in Texas is that it allows the buyer the unrestricted right to terminate during that option period. So, what does that mean? Basically, you as the buyer can terminate any time within your option period and not even have to give a reason to the seller other than you're exercising your right to terminate during the option period. This allows buyers a little bit of breathing room when they're going through the process. If all of a sudden they have a change of heart or something changes in their financing, or if something comes back that's a deal breaker on the home inspection. If the buyer chooses to terminate during the option period, the option fee does go to the seller and basically offsets the time lost on the market while we were under contract. If you move forward to closing, the option fee is actually credited to you as the buyer at the closing table. Texas is unique in the fact that we offer this option period to buyers. It's a great opportunity to make sure you have plenty of time to do your due diligence and negotiate repairs. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.